you guys watch it last night at with the premiere with everyone else, or what did what was your reaction to people really embracing it? I saw a lot of positive things online.
Yeah, we stayed at home to watch the premiere. Definitely enjoyed it, and I got a lot of positive reactions off my social media.
Yeah, like you said, we watched it at home. I got very emotional with it. Not with only our segment, but with everybody else's segments. It was actually it felt good to be able to actually express our actual lives, like on every day to day, and not what everybody sees. And on my social media, it's definitely been nothing but good vibes.
Yeah, it's definitely a good time. Oh, and for both of you being so passionate about wrestling, obviously, and with what you do at a Micro Wrestling Federation, what has it been like to be able now to share your experience, share all these emotions now with the world, especially at a time when wrestling now seems to be more popular than ever?
I mean, it's definitely exciting. It's a dream come true, really. We've both been working at this for a long time, and to actually feel that we're actually finally here, it feels really good.
It feels really good to actually be able to watch the Diva division grow and to watch the micro world grow.
Now, you guys have a unique situation where you guys are a couple. You guys are working together, you guys are living together. What kind of conversations did you guys have beforehand, knowing that, hey, we're gonna start letting cameras into our lives? How did that process go when the show was first pitched for you guys?
You know, I felt like we didn't have much of a conversation, but at the same time, it would the conversation we did have was, give us a third perspective on how we live and our fights. So having cameras around when other people are watching, you tend to watch what you're doing a little more. So I think it kind of gave us a reality check in a way.
I feel like it bettered our relationship. It made us stronger. It helped us learn how to better communicate with each other on certain things and just listen to each other out.
Definitely.
Yeah, what is that like to be a third person viewer into your own lives? I know that another reality series and star that I've talked with, they're like, yeah, I didn't know he felt that way, or I didn't know I talk like that. What is it like for you guys to see yourselves in the way you guys act at home and in the ring and in a different point of view?
I was worried I was going to judge myself a lot, but really it's been more therapeutic because I can see myself in that third person being like, okay, why'd I act like that? Or, hey, you know what? I really am more confident than I believed. I really got this.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. It definitely opened up my eye a little more and made me put more realization into it. And now that I've actually watched back, as you guys saw last night, in the training, like I can actually do that. I don't have to psych myself out. I can actually do it. I've showed that I can do it, and I should be doing it, and I am doing it. But to now see how I could have handled that in a better way, yeah, I could have. I could have not got so frustrated, but you live and you learn.
No, yeah, I mean we love watching you guys and we're definitely rooting for both of you to grow and to main event in the series. What are some of the keys in working together and living together? Because you guys have the opportunity to beat each other up on purpose. Something I'm sure that many other couples around are like, man, I wish I could jump off the top rope on him one time. Uh, what what is that dynamic like? Or is it therapeutic, honestly?
It's definitely therapeutic in a way. Like that might sound crazy to some of y'all, but it's when you're able to let your frustrations out in a way where you're professionally trained to do so, it definitely helps because I know there's been times when he's made me really mad and we have to wrestle each other and I still have to be professional and do everything proper. but I'm still able to take it out on him, and that's the person that made me mad. So it's the best.
It's a form of therapy and venting all in one.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. I'm sure some people out there are kind of jealous. How do you guys balance? Also, you guys have a daughter. We saw her on TV. You guys are both working, and then also, you have a daughter at home. You have to take care of the home. What is the key to you guys balancing that out, though, the work home life to make sure that you guys have a healthy family?
In order for us both to wrestle, I really got to give it to Micro Wrestling and Jack, the owner. He's really made it where he made it where our family could come in. Our baby was 10 days old when we joined Micro Wrestling. So he's really opened the doors and made us a family. It's a family there. So it's Micro Wrestling that helps us keep it all together. And then we're not allowed to get jealous with each other. And then we're just always honest with each other and open.
Yeah, that's the biggest one, was always knowing that jealousy. Never get jealous, because we're in the entertainment business. It's gonna happen at the end of the day with either one of us. So just know at the end of the night who we're going home with.
Having respect for each other.
Yeah, it seems like you guys have something that really works really really well, and it's great to see on screen. Where did your guys' passion start for wrestling? Where did it start? Is it from a young age? Was it what got you like, oh, that's what I want to do?
My father was actually in the WWF. He was one of Jerry Lawler's Three Kings. He was Queasy. But ever since I was a kid, I remember going to his shows, and I would ring the bell, and then when I got older, I would walk him to the wrestling ring. And so, I mean, from a very young age, I've always wanted to become a micro wrestler.
Then myself, I started working at carnivals and fairs doing little side gigs. I always knew I wanted to be on the center stage. I always liked watching wrestling when I was younger. So once I got old enough, I knew I was going to be in the entertainment business. And at some point, I just made it to micro wrestling. And once I got here, I never left.
Now, I love asking this question to wrestlers in particular, because I last year I sat ringside at a wrestling event, I was tired by the end. The crowd drained me out with so much energy. What is it like for you guys to be in the ring, surrounded by just like rabid fans cheering you on, booing you, all in between? What is that feeling like for you guys? What do you feel in the ring?
The way I explain it, it's a natural high. It gets your adrenaline going, gives you self-confidence you never had before. I mean, it's really a feeling that you can't get unless you're in that ring. Having the fans going, you just hit a big move.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you on that. It's an adrenaline rush for sure. Um, Going out there and hearing everybody scream your name or even boo you, is definitely the best feeling. And see all those kids, especially for me, because I know a lot of my fan base is teenage girls, and so for them to all look up to me, that just gives me a big appreciation for what I do, and I love what I do. Like, I wouldn't change what I do and for anything.
Definitely.
And what's your guys' preference, heel or baby face?
So I'm babyface for sure.
I'm Mine depends. It depends on who I'm wrestling. But I like playing heel. I like playing heel.
I'll give, there was a long period of time where she was the only diva. There's no other divas. So even when she was the bad guy, she was wrestling a guy. So she'd go over as babyface. So she's like this evil babyface that's really a bad guy. But the crowd just always loved her because she was the only diva for such a long period of time.
Everybody loves an anti-hero, I'll tell you that. With Big Little Brawlers, what do you hope audiences take away from watching your journey, watching your lives in Micro Wrestling Federation?
I hope that it reopens the eyes to families that don't necessarily agree with what we do, but it shows them that we aren't trying to degrade ourselves. We are out there to put on a professional show. We're out there to show everybody that we can do anything anybody else can do. We're not out there, we're not humiliating ourselves. This is what I do for a living to support my family.
I hope to change the perspective of people, for them to walk away and be like, man, he was amazing and that was amazing, and they don't live the life I expected them to live. They actually live a life just like I do.
No, absolutely. I think one of my favorite things about a show like this is that it really shows your guys' passions, your guys' dedication to the craft, and it's done so beautifully. In the end, it ends up being just a great form of entertainment, a dance, story, and I mean, it takes a lot of talent to do what both of you do. Syko, Pinky, thank you so much for your time today. You guys are wonderful. I'm rooting for you guys, and I can't wait to see more of you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.